medical history.
How old are you?
51.
You look young. God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm 46, and you look like you got me by 10 years.
It's called radical lifestyle.
Okay.
Totally. Now, you're a doctor, you will never understand this.
Probably not, but it's working for you, so I never contradict something that's working.
Oh my gosh, but I only hope that it could work with the other issues, so.
So, tell me, my understanding is you have a history of breast cancer.
Right.
And when were you diagnosed with that?
2016.
Okay. And how was it diagnosed? Did you feel something? Did a mammogram?
Well, actually, I had a mammogram done prior, 3 months prior,
Okay.
and everything was fine. They said, see you in 12 months. And then sure enough, I was,
Where were you getting your mammograms?
in Brooklyn, Doshi.
Atlantic Avenue?
No, they're on Avenue N
Okay.
over there.
So it's now Lenox Hill Radiology, probably.
Right.
But it was Doshi. Okay.
They said I was fine,
Uh-huh.
and see you in 12 months. That's the letter that I saw when I went to the doctor. When I found the lump 3 months later, I was just sitting down, and something just said, "Put your hand on your breast. You got a lump." I literally heard it that way,
Got it.
and it wasn't a scratch itch. I felt this lump, and that was the beginning. I went over to my doctor. He pulled out the sheet. He goes, "Yeah, it said see you in 12 months, but at the bottom here it says there is something benign."
Okay.
So that was that was the story, and sure enough, whole followed through with everything.
So who did you see at that point? Did you have a biopsy first? Did you see a breast surgeon? Sort of what happened?
Biopsy.
And that was done where? Was it done at Doshi?
No, it was done on 14th Street in Brooklyn, Kings Highway.
14th Street.
Somewhere like 14th and 15th Street on Kings Highway, that area on that side.
Okay. So they did a biopsy, and they came back saying, hey, there are cancerous cells there. And they said, you need to go see a breast surgeon? Is that what happened?
All right.
And so who did you see?
Well, I saw... Let me just think how that was. I saw, what's his...
A woman?
A woman. It started off with a woman.
Was it Agnes Radzio?
That name sounds familiar.
She was affiliated, used to be affiliated with Mount Sinai Brooklyn, but I don't know if that, and then she was affiliated here, and then she became an NYU affiliated doctor. But she had an office around that area also, like 14, 15, somewhere around there.
Right. Well, I kind of went from Brooklyn to Manhattan.
Okay.
And
So you didn't have any procedures done with that breast surgeon?
No.
So you moved on to a breast surgeon in the city?
Right.
And who was the breast surgeon in the
that
city?
was at Sloan Kettering.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the surgeon?
His name was, I remember him, but I see his face, but I don't remember his name.
Don't worry about it. Okay. So they did work up, and what did they tell you, and what did they recommend, and sort of give me the story as to, are you okay with us talking about this? I feel like, can I sit?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I don't like the idea that I'm putting on top of you.
Well, there, and then the other doctor, which was at Mount Sinai, so he did the surgery.
The Dr. Sloan.
Right.
Okay.
But he wasn't the oncologist.
Right, he was the surgeon.
Right.
And he recommended doing bilateral mastectomies?
Yeah. He
Was that because at that time they did the BRCA testing and found it was positive?
Yeah.
Okay, did they talk to you about giving you chemotherapy first or chemotherapy after the surgery?
After.
Okay, so they found that you had a BRCA mutation. They did bilateral mastectomies and you had a reconstruction. And then you went to go see a medical oncologist at Mount Sinai?
Right.
Okay.
And I followed through with him.
Right, and did they give you chemotherapy at that time?
Right.
Okay. Do you remember the schedule? Was it like every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
For 8 treatments?
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months, okay. And were you put on a hormone medicine at that time?
No.
Okay.
Because it wasn't anything to do with hormones.
So was it called triple negative? Okay. Got it. And after the chemotherapy finished, did they say you needed radiation, or they didn't think you needed it?
Mm-mm.
No radiation. Okay. Did they say the cancer had gotten into the lymph nodes?
No.
But they took some lymph nodes out
No.
on that side, right?
No.
They usually
I
do.
don't remember.
They probably did.
Right.
Probably did. Okay. And then, do you have any other medical problems?
Mm-mm.
High blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, lungs? Nothing. It was just, unfortunately, this. Anyone in the family with a history of cancer?
My mom,
How old was she when she was diagnosed?
30-something.
God.
She's still alive today. Mhm.
Thank God.
Okay, yeah.
And anyone else in the family?
No, not that. No, not immediate family.
Got it. And so were you following up regularly with that oncologist?
Yeah, for the most part, I was.
Okay.
I have been, but I don't follow up with doctors like that.
Yeah,
No.
I got
Why?
it.
Why?
I got it. Understood. I'm not a doctor person. I got
Yeah.
it. Okay. So then what's
No, I
happened?
used to be a doctor. I'm a big doctor person, but I was like,
Have you ever had any other surgeries?
no.
Okay. Do you ever smoke or drink?
Mm.
Okay.
I
And
mean, no, I don't smoke. I don't drink. Might have wine. Is that considered drinking?
no. Well, you're not like a person who carries a
No.
flask around in their
No,
pocket
no,
and
no,
drinks
no.
in between conversations with people. Is my
No.
point. And that's not me either.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened recently? What's been going on now?
So, recently. Oh, okay. I am in the gym a lot, and one day I felt, not as I'm thinking back, I'm remembering. So I had this warm feeling across my back.
Okay.
I was in church. I was like, what is that? That's weird. I said, well, I was in the gym today. Maybe it's from an exercise that I did.
Right.
And that's pretty much how I left it. And I just kind of would still work out and just kind of massage the pain away. Or
Okay.
then it began to not go away right away.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, oh, I was still caught up on the fact that it might have been a gym injury. Because
And it was
could
just
feel
a
the
feeling
pain.
of heat, or was it pain?
Heat or pain? Pain when I'm sleeping.
Which side of the body was it on?
Back here.
The left side. Okay.
Yes, the left side. Only the left side. And I felt where the pain was. I could put my finger on the pain. That's another thing I wanted to
And when
share.
did you first start noticing all that?
A good few months ago.
Okay.
Quite a few
And
months
it's just
ago.
been persistent.
Yes. It didn't
Okay.
stop.
And was the pain bothering you when you took a deep breath, or was it just sort of just there?
No, it was sort of just there.
Okay.
And it more so when I'm sleeping. Only when I
Okay.
have to sleep, that's when I
Okay.
would feel this pain.
Do you tend to sleep on one side?
No, I sleep. Well, I don't know what side I sleep because it's been a while now because I haven't had good sleep since. But
Got it.
I've been rolling around now.
So then what happened that made it where you came into the hospital?
It was just too much pain all the time.
Okay.
This is more than just what I thought it was.
Okay. Got it. Was your breathing okay, or were you having trouble
Oh,
breathing?
my breathing issues started happening not right away, but maybe a month ago.
Right. So and then started to slowly give you a hard time. Any
Mhm.
fevers? Any sweats? Any weight loss? Any weight gain?
Not that I noticed.
You know, I'm just
Fever.
when I ask you these questions, I don't mean like having a one-time experience like that. I mean
Right.
something that you may be having regularly on a daily basis.
No,
You haven't lost any weight.
no.
You're eating well.
I'm
You're
eating,
drinking well.
I eat, drink, everything.
And I'm not trying to be gross, but you're peeing and pooping okay.
Yeah, all the time.
No blood in the stool. No blood in the
No.
urine.
Mm-mm.
Got it. Have you ever had a colonoscopy?
Yes, I used to do a lot of colonoscopies. I used to do it every year because when I was 38, I had a carcinoid tumor.
Okay.
So,
So when was the last colonoscopy?
probably before cancer.
Okay. And the carcinoid tumor that was in the colon,
Mm-hmm.
and was it removed with a surgery or by
When they
just with the colonoscopy?
Yeah, I think he did like a little sigmoid. That's not
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
That's when he removed it.
But they never had to cut to remove it. They went inside. with the scope.
Yeah.
And
Almost
where was
30
that
years.
done?
Well, initially it started off in Brooklyn and it was a mess, and then I ended up at Sloan Kettering.
Okay.
And they just looked at it. They
They
really
said you
just,
didn't need to do anything, right? Just watch it. Keep an eye on things. Okay. Anything else bothering you? Headaches, blurry vision, double vision, trouble hearing, numbness anywhere. I feel
Just
like
my
I'm
left
feel like I'm
side.
getting videoed.
Who are you?